I would say first be sort of playful and open to experiment. And these can be high stakes and quite charged conversations because we're dealing with students and we're dealing with academic integrity. But if we can approach it experimentally, one thing that I do as a first step with many schools is we do this process I call attack your assessments, which sounds a bit aggressive, but we take an assessment and we look, first of all, is this assessment a valid assessment? Does it assess what it means to assess? And does it assess the content from the course before we even think about AI? Because sometimes they don't, frankly. And then once we've established that baseline, we say, okay, so where is this task particularly vulnerable to AI misuse? And let's go hard, let's get access to the best AI technologies possible. Let's take out the Chat GPT Plus or the Claude 4 paid subscription, and let's really hammer these assessment tasks as if we are the most nefarious students in the world deliberately trying to break this thing. And then once we've done that, let's say, okay, so which parts of this task do we really want to hold dear and to keep sort of, sacrosanct and away from AI? And which parts does it actually really not matter if the student goes hard and uses AI for everything? And then we break down the task into, different individual moments of assessment. And then we say, okay, so maybe this is at level 2 and this is at level 1 and so on. So that's the approach that I would suggest, is to have faculty groups in particular leading those conversations, to have the subject matter experts leading those conversations, but to do it that kind of experimental fashion.